Today we're going to be taking a look at Inflact. Is it good for your Instagram account to be using a service like this? Are you going to get scammed? Are you actually going to gain followers? My name is Ethan and I've been doing professional Instagram marketing since 2014, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at Inflact. Hey guys, so before I begin, I have reviewed over 25 different Instagram growth services. So if you want to find out more about why these reviews matter, and if you want to find the top rankings of the growth services that I have reviewed, and if you want to understand the grading process that I use for these videos, be sure to check out ascendviral.com/grades. Also, I have a nearly 3-hour, completely free Instagram marketing course that's available on YouTube. You can find it in the link in the description, or you can go to ascendviral.com/course to find all the material associated with that course. Did I mention it's completely free? So please check it out if you're interested. It's a great resource if you're looking to gain followers on Instagram. Now, let's begin the review. All right, so here we are on inflact.com, and we're going to be taking a look at this Instagram growth automation tool. We could call it a growth service. I'm not entirely sure if that's the right classification for it. But a bit of background on Inflact is they've been around since about 2021, and I believe they were formerly called Ingrammer, which I'm not sure why they're not called that anymore. Ingrammer, something along those lines. And the package that we're going to be looking at today costs $84 per month, and they're going to be judged on the 5-star scale, and I'll explain that right now. All growth services are ranked from 0 to 5 stars. The grading rubric is as follows. Number 1, is there a focus on the user's content? Good content is the key to growth. A service should assist in helping the user create better content or give coaching advice on how to improve their current content strategy. Some kind of content assistance earns a star. Number 2, what type of growth is it? Does the growth method that the service used go against Instagram's terms of service, or is it a legitimate growth strategy? A legitimate, ethical growth strategy earns a star. Number 3, is it manual or is it a bot? Does the service incorporate some kind of AI, software, bot, or some kind of automation that goes against Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a manual service performed by hand on a real phone? Any kind of manual service, which is preferred, earns a star. Number 4, is there a free trial or guarantee? Does the service offer some kind of free trial or some kind of satisfaction or growth guarantee? A free trial earns half a star, and a satisfaction or growth guarantee earns half a star. Number 5, who is running the company? Can the owner or the actual team information be easily found on the website? If the team or owner can be easily identified, they earn a star. All right, so let's talk about automation on Instagram, because this is an automation tool. They're very clear about that. This is a software that you download, or that's an online software, I'm guessing. Something along the lines. You either download it or it's an online web browser kind of thing. Here's the thing about software on Instagram. It's never a good idea. Automation on Instagram is never a good idea. Instagram can detect it. Instagram knows when you are using software. They know when you are using automation. They know when you're using AI to grow your Instagram account. Instagram doesn't care if you use AI generated content or like an AI generated hashtags, bio, captions, or anything like that. But if you're using some tool that is, saying they have AI to grow your Instagram account, or they have automation to grow your Instagram account, don't do that. Just don't do that. I know you read the disclaimer. This is my opinion. If you care about your Instagram account, if you care about the longevity of your Instagram account, you should not automate. You should not use services like this. However, services like this exist for a reason. And oftentimes, services like this are just created and utilized to spam on Instagram. So, businesses typically don't use services like this, and influencers and, content creators typically don't use services like this. But marketers who want to like spam products or spam links or, create a bunch of short-term accounts that they just want to grow really quickly and then, get banned, they would use services like this. Although, I kind of have a history of being much more familiar with that kind of stuff, years ago, right? I never really heard anybody talk about Ingrammer or Inflact. Like there was other software out there that people used. So this is definitely more of a, they try to market this towards the consumer. They don't really try to market this towards like a black hat marketer, if you know what I'm trying to say about that. So they don't really market this towards people who would be, running thousands of spam accounts on Instagram, making that software horrible for everyone. They're marketing this towards like you. They're marketing this towards like a business owner. They want you to use this service to grow your Instagram account, your personal Instagram account. And generally speaking, you should avoid anything that violates Instagram's terms of service, which would include software like this, because Instagram wants to protect their app. They don't want people messing with it. They don't want people, spamming it. They don't want people using automation on it. So Instagram isn't a fan of this kind of stuff, and they have, reasons not to be fans of this kind of stuff. So when it comes to the 5-star scale that we talked about, content, type of growth method, is it manual or is it a bot, free trials or guarantees, or is there an owner identified on the site? When it comes to content, there's no emphasis on creating better content. Like, yes, it probably has content creation tools where, you can upload content with the Inflact tool, but we don't really count that. So they get 0 stars for content because they're not trying to help you make better content to go viral, to grow organically or anything along those lines, because this is a software. When it comes to what type of growth is it, I gave them half a star here. And normally I don't do that, but I did give them half a star because in theory, a service like this that is automating on Instagram, however successful it is at doing that, is it's doing the wrong thing the right way, or it's doing the right thing. No, it's doing the right thing the wrong way. So it probably does have like a follow unfollow or some kind of interaction method, or you could probably use this tool to do the things that you should be doing without the tool. So I'm giving it half a star because you could be using a service like this to be doing growth methods that aren't bad, but they do become bad when you use a service like this, if that makes sense. So is it manual or is it a bot? 0 stars, because this is definitely a bot, and Instagram, again, will know when you're using software like this. They're not very kind to people who use software like this. And then whether or not, are there free trials or guarantees? I believe they have Pro Pack first 7 days, $3 7-day trial. I think I gave them half a star on this because although it's a paid free trial, spending $3 is reasonable, I'd say. Spending $3 is pretty reasonable to get 7 days of a software to try out. Although, whether or not you should sign up for software like this is a completely different question. But as far as the pricing is relatively reasonable. And then is there an owner or any kind of identification on the site of who runs this? No. And there won't be, because Instagram has taken down software in the past. Instagram will send their lawyers at people. They've sent their lawyers, I think. This is just my opinion, but I won't get into it. But they have, taken down these kind of tools in the past because, yeah, they want to protect Instagram as an app. They don't want people on the app trying to spam, trying to, manipulate the app or anything like that. And tools like this, just Instagram isn't typically a fan of. And I'm also not a fan of it. But that being said, is there utility in services like this in general? Kind of. Depends what your goal is. I guess I don't really understand who this service would be for. I think there would be a lot better options out there if you want to go down this route. But that being said, I don't look into the external claims. I don't look at the reviews. I don't know what people are saying about this app, or I don't know what people are saying about this site. But that being said, it depends how much you care about your Instagram account. At the end of the day, how much do you care about your Instagram account? So I'll just leave it at that. If you want to check out Inflact, you can go to inflact.com. If you want to check out my organic Instagram growth service, you can check out ascendviral.com/followers. If you want to check out all 31 Instagram growth reviews that I've done, you can check out ascendviral.com/grades. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.